Hi, I'm Meg Johnson, and today's scripture of the week, we are going to be talking about a really famous, popular, well-loved story, David and Goliath. And it's in 1 Samuel 17, and I think everyone is kind of familiar with the story. So we've got the Israelites versus the Philistines, and instead of attacking each other, just army on army, the big bad Goliath comes out and says, choose someone from your army who can come out and fight me, and then whoever wins, wins the war. And so that's kind of the setup right here. And he comes out, 40 days, every single day he's coming out. And then David, little tiny David who beats Goliath, that's who we're talking about, he comes to visit his brothers and bring them some food and see how they're doing. And he sees Goliath come and do this one day. And David is like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm gonna go and kill this Philistine. Like, I can't believe this godless Philistine would come and defy our God, and so he goes to King Saul and he's like, hey Saul, I'm gonna go kill this Philistine. And Saul's like, no, you're a kid. And Goliath has been a warrior since he was a kid. Like, you're not gonna do that. That is in, like, what does he say? Where does he say this? It's down in verse 33. Saul said to David, thou art not able to go against this Philistine to fight with him, for thou art but a youth, and he is a man of war from his youth. And so that's verse 33. That's not our scripture of the week. We're going to get to that in a second. This is, building up to it. So we know this story. I really love this story. And so he tells Saul, he's like, okay, I understand that he's big and bad, and he's got this brass helmet on, he's got the armor on, he's got a really heavy coat of mail on, I think it says that his spear weighs like 500 shekels of iron. I mean, that's just the head of the spear, and it's like as long as a weaver's beam, like it's just this really big bad weapon. And so he's really scary to look at, and he's just this big guy, like bigger than everyone else. And then David's like, okay, I get it that I'm just a kid, and I get it that I'm not even part of your army, and I get it that I'm just a shepherd, but I want to tell you something about me, King Saul. And then he says in verse 34, thy servant, me, David, kept his father's sheep. So, yeah, I'm a little shepherd, but there came a lion and a bear, and they took a lamb out of the flock and, ran away. And then he says, and then I ran after them. I ran after them. And it kind of describes just the lion part, I think, in verse 35. He says he ran after this lion, took the lamb, like first he smote him, he hit him, and then he took the lamb out of the lion's mouth, and then the lion got up. It says he arose, and when he arose and came against me, he grabbed this lion by the beard. That implies that he used his hands. So he grabbed this lion with his bare hands by the beard, smote him, and then slew him. And he did the same with the bear also. And then he says, and this is our scripture of the week. He says, moreover, David said, moreover, this is verse 37, 1 Samuel 17, 37. David said, moreover, the Lord that delivered me out of the paw of the lion and out of the paw of the bear, he will deliver me out of the hand of this Philistine. That is a powerful scripture. David did not come and see Goliath. He wasn't expecting to see that. He didn't come and see Goliath and think, oh yeah, I can do this. I can, let me pump myself up. Let me think about this. I could probably do this. I could pray really hard. No, he already knew. He already knew that he could slay Goliath because he had already slayed a bear and a lion with his bare hands. He'd already been prepared by the Lord to fight this Goliath. And the reason that 1 Samuel 17 verse 37 is our scripture of the week is because I know that all of us have Goliaths that we're facing. We have these big, bad, scary problems in our lives. But I want us all, myself included, to think back, when we're presented with those Goliaths and think, oh, I just don't think I can do it today. I just can't handle this today. Whether it's emotional, social, spiritual, physical, whatever area your Goliath falls under, and wherever you're feeling, the weakest, I want you to think back on those bears that you've already conquered and those lions that you've already slayed. And I want you to pump yourself up and think, yeah, the Lord that delivered me out of the hand of that lion and out of the hand of that bear, he's not going to leave me alone. I am ready. I am ready to fight you, Goliath. I am ready for this. I've been prepared and I can do it. With the Lord on my side, I can do it. Just like David did, so can we. And that is our scripture of the week, 1 Samuel 17:37. I hope that you take the time to read it today and to apply it today and to know that you can fight that Goliath and win just like David did today. So thank you so much for watching. Come click on some more videos here. I've got lots to watch. Subscribe if you're not already. And come and visit me on my website. It's www.megjohnsonspeaks.com. And also I'd love to connect with you on Facebook and Instagram. I've got the links down in the description and also the link to the scripture of the week. So take your time, scroll around, love to see you, and we'll see you next time.